Expand your vocabulary with our Core 2000 Words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free Bulgarian ebook before it's gone.
Hey guys! How are you doing this week? Welcome back to an episode of BulgarianPod101.com with your host, Moa Daria. Today, I will take you to the seaside because the weather is a little bit warmer now. And all you need to know to go to the beach, I could summarize in 20 words you need for the beach. Now, if you're ready to go for some swimming, get your sunblock and let's go learn some interesting facts about the Bulgarian seaside. Shall we?
Слънчеви очила. Sunglasses.
Слънчеви очила. Sunglasses. And here is a phrase for you. Тя си счупи слънчевите очила. Тя си счупи слънчевите очила. She broke her sunglasses. Well, I guess it's not the end of the world because wherever you look at the Bulgarian seaside, you will find sunglasses sold everywhere. They may not be original, but hey, it's an emergency, so I guess €5 per pair of decent sunglasses would do the job, right?
Pláž. Beach.
Another word that you will need for when you go to the beach is the word beach itself. Pláž. Beach. And here is an example of how we can use this word. Хайде да отидем на плажа. Хайде да отидем на плажа. Let's go to the beach. Well, definitely learn that one in case you have some people who like to be lazy and they don't want to catch the early sun rays, which are the best for you, I've heard. Because the longer you wait, and if you go to the beach around noon, it gets very bad for your skin. And some things like melanoma can happen. So avoid this and push your friends and family to go to the beach with this phrase. Хайде да отидем на плажа. Come on, chop chop, хайде. Let's go to the next word.
Плувам. Swim.
Плувам. Swim. Плувам. I hope you can swim. Here is the question you can ask your friends if they can swim. Можеш ли да плуваш? Можеш ли да плуваш? It's a very good question, especially if you and your friends decide to rent a boat for the day and in case somebody cannot swim, you would of course like to know that so that you don't have any emergencies later. So, can you swim? Можеш ли да плуваш? Let's find out.
Слънце. Sun.
The next word that you will need for the beach is one of my favorite words. Not because it's a little bit hard to pronounce, but it's because it's the source of life on this planet Earth. Слънце. Sun. Слънцето се скри зад облака. Слънцето се скри зад облака. The sun disappeared behind the cloud. Hey, believe it or not, the sun wants a break from us human beings too. So it hides behind clouds, which is good for you as well because you are not directly burned when you lie on the beach in your swimsuit and you get a tan. But be very careful because even through clouds, you can burn. A little less, but still.
Palma. Palm tree.
Great, so when you are at the beach and the sun is shining very hard, slunce, then it's a good thing to find a palm tree to hide underneath and use the shade of the palm tree. So here's the next word. Palma, palm tree. Here's an example of how you can use this word in a sentence. Палмите не могат да оцелеят през студената зима. Палмите не могат да оцелеят през студената зима. A fact. Palm trees cannot survive during the cold winter. And sometimes in Bulgaria we do have cold winters. What we don't have in Bulgaria usually is palm trees. However, you can see them now. They're very popular at the seaside because some cruel people want to do cruel things to the poor palm trees. However, they get around it by wrapping them in plastic wrap so that they can survive the cold winter. And not only at the seaside, but ask the mayor of my hometown, Plovdiv, that is in the middle of Bulgaria. No sea around it, but hey, we do have palm trees. Palma.
Mida. Seashell.
Great. So the next word that you need for the beach, and you need it because you can find many of them on the Bulgarian seaside, is mida, seashell. And here's an example of how you can use this word in a sentence. Детето беше събрало само черни миди. Детето беше събрало само черни миди. The kid has gathered only black seashells, also known as mussels in English. But not to be confused because we have other seashells. Did I have another one here? We also have some of these guys as well. So I guess the preference of the kid for the black seashells.
Бански костюм. Swimsuit.
It is a very important word and thing that you need at the beach. So what it is? Banski costume. Swimsuit. Here is my swimsuit. Oh, I'm waiting for the time that I'm gonna go to the beach and wear that. So this is a one-piece bathing suit. Banski costume. And here is a sentence of how you can use the word or the phrase in a sentence. Тя си забрави банския костюм. Тя си забрави банския костюм. She forgot her swimsuit. Wow! So, no swimsuit for her. But that's not the end of the world because, as with sunglasses, you can buy various swimsuits at the beach near Bulgaria. Everybody, of course, is pushing to sell those things because they rely that you are going to forget yours. But in case you don't want to spend money because you're already paying for a hotel, you're paying to rent a chair, you're paying for drinks, dinners, and all that, it's not the end of the world. You can go skinny dipping. It's a very common thing to see at the Bulgarian seaside at night.
Лодка. Boat.
The next word for the day is lodka. A boat. That's actually a ship, korab. But for the purposes of this example, we're gonna imagine that this is a boat, lodka. And here is an example of how you can use this in a sentence. Те наеха лодка за един ден. Те наеха лодка за един ден. They rented a boat for a day. So, to rent a boat, наемам лодка. One of my favorite activities to do around the seaside.
Спасител. Lifeguard.
The next word you're gonna need for the beach is spasito, lifeguard. It's a very common thing to notice a lifeguard at the beach. And it's very important to have one in case you cannot swim. Не можеш да плуваш. So, here is an example how you can use this word in a sentence. Той премина курс за спасител. Той премина курс за спасител. He passed a course to become a lifeguard. Lifeguard. Spasitel. By the way, here is an interesting fact for you. Remember those series from the 90s? I don't know how old you are, guys, but there was a very, very popular series called Baywatch. Baywatch, it was about lifeguards at the beach, so that's exactly how the show is. The show's name is translated into Bulgarian. Spasiteli na plaža. Lifeguards at the beach. Just a fun fact I wanted to share with you.
Jet. Jet ski.
The next word is jet. Jet ski. This is a very difficult word to learn in Bulgarian, but of course I'm joking, but just pay attention to how it's written. The J corresponds to these two letters, D and J, D and J. So it becomes jet if you want to write it properly. And here I give you an example of how to use jet in a sentence. Той иска да кара jet. Той иска да кара jet. He wants to ride a jet ski. So there is a Bulgarian song that I'm not gonna go into details because it's a long topic and you can research for yourself what chalga music in Bulgarian is. But there is this song that literally translates as ride your jet ski, come on, come on. Карай си джета, дай, дай. And I'm stopping with the song lyrics right now. Thank you.
Плажна кърпа. Beach towel.
Плажна кърпа. Beach towel. Here is my beach towel, and here is a sentence of how we can use плажна кърпа in a sentence. Плажната ми кърпа се нацапа. Плажната ми кърпа се нацапа. My beach towel got dirty. Well, even though it's useful to learn how to say this in Bulgarian, if you say it to your Bulgarian friends, I'm afraid they wouldn't help you with this because this is your own problem. Go and clean your own beach towel. But again, my beach towel got dirty.
Шезлонг. Beach chair.
The next word that you will need at the beach, and especially this is a phrase you will need if you would like to lie down on a шезлонг, a beach chair. How to ask if you can rent a beach chair. Here is how. Може ли да наема един шезлонг? Може ли да наема един шезлонг? Can I rent a beach chair? Usually, almost all of the Bulgarian beaches will be covered with these rental beach chairs, so you don't even need to ask that. You just pick whatever is empty, sit down, and of course, a person will come shortly to get your money. So, but in case you would like to be polite, you can always say, може ли да наема един шезлонг?
Пясъчен замък. Sandcastle.
The next word is one of my favorite things to build at the beach. And this is пясъчен замък, a sandcastle. I love doing those. Even though I'm already a grown-up and I'm not a kid anymore, I let the child in me play when my feet feel the sand and the seawater, and it just happens. Yeah, sometimes we do competitions with our friends, and we create temporary art by the sea. So here's an example of how we can use пясъчен замък in a sentence. Детето строи пясъчен замък с баща си. Детето строи пясъчен замък с баща си. The child is building a sandcastle with his or her father. That's a very nice activity to do with your family, especially with your father. And I hope that one day we live in a society when fathers will build castles in the sand with the help of their fathers. And everybody will not feel ashamed to do that regardless of their age. Because it's a wonderful thing to do.
Коктейл. A cocktail.
Okay, so we've spent all day at the beach, and of course the sun is shining, we get hot, dehydrated, but right over there is a bar. So we go there and we order a cocktail. Cocktail. It's almost the same, but just a little different pronunciation in Bulgarian. Cocktail. And if you're spying on some beautiful woman and you want to comment on the fact that she's ordering herself a cocktail, you can say Тя си поръча коктейл. Тя си поръча коктейл. She ordered herself a cocktail. Good that she is assuming responsibility for the amount of alcohol she is taking. If somebody else was ordering for her, she has a problem. Great, moving on.
Отпускам се. Relax.
The next word you need to use at the beach is actually a verb. It's a very important one. Отпускам се. To relax. Отпускам се is a very important thing to do at the beach if you would like to have a quality vacation time. If you want to use this in a sentence, you can say Отпусни се и не мисли за нищо. Отпусни се и не мисли за нищо. Relax and stop thinking about anything. If you would like to tell this to your friends, go ahead. But isn't it funny? It's like almost a paradox. Whenever we say this to a person, the last thing they do is relax. But go on and try it. Отпусни се и не мисли за нищо. Отпускам се. I relax.
Нося се. Float.
Another relaxing verb. Нося се. Float. Нося се. Again, with this one, it's very important to relax. Here's why. Обичам да се отпусна и да се нося по водата. Обичам да се отпусна и да се нося по водата. I like relaxing and floating over the water. Great. Everybody can do it. You as well can do it even if you cannot swim. The most important thing, the key to floating, is relaxing. The more you relax, the more you float. Try that next time you are close to a seaside.
Гмуркам се. Dive.
And precisely because it's very important to relax while floating. If you don't do it, you're quickly going to dive. Гмуркам се. Гмуркам се. Dive. Well, I don't encourage you to go there after floating, but to prepare and to dive intentionally. And here is how you can use гмуркам се in a sentence. Можеш бързо да се научиш да се гмуркаш. Можеш бързо да се научиш да се гмуркаш. You can quickly learn how to dive. Of course, it's not a big deal. You just, again, need to relax while you're breathing underwater. Turns like the key to everything is just to relax. Again, what was that in Bulgarian? Отпускам се.
Джапанка. Flip-flop.
The next word I'm gonna teach you is one of my favorite Bulgarian words to pronounce. Japanka. This is japanka. Flip-flop. An interesting thing could be a theory that the word in Bulgarian japanka came from Japan. Because maybe the first flip-flops were imported by Japan, or maybe the material that they were using for the first flip-flops was something Japanese. I don't know how the word japanka came to exist in Bulgarian, but I do love it. And here is how you can use this word, japanka, in a sentence. Джапанките й бяха заровени в пясъка. Джапанките й бяха заровени в пясъка. One will say that this is too bad that her flip-flops were buried under the sand and she cannot find them. But it's better if your flip-flops are under the sand than over the sand, because you know what happens when you put your feet in hot flip-flops.
Слънцезащитен крем. Sunscreen.
Ready for the next word? Here it is. Sunscreen. Sunscreen. This is слънцезащитен крем. Again, слънцезащитен крем. This one is specifically for the face. So here is how you can use this in a sentence. Нека ти сложа малко слънцезащитен крем на лицето. Very easy, right? Нека ти сложа малко слънцезащитен крем на лицето. Let me put a little bit of sunscreen on your face. It's a wonderful phrase to say to your lover or a person you're really attracted to, because, you know, you get close to one another and so on and so forth. However, if your mother says that, let me put some sunscreen on your face, means that you're never gonna get a suntan.
Бански костюм от 2 части. Bikini.
The next word is something we've learned today already. Бански костюм, a swimsuit. Remember the one that I showed you? However, this one has 2 parts. There we go. 2 parts. 1 and 2. Бански костюм в 2 части. Or as simple as bikini in English. Sometimes I think the English has better ways of describing so many things, like this one. No, but again, бански костюм в 2 части. It's simply a bikini. Искам да си купя костюм в 2 части. Искам да си купя костюм в 2 части. I want to buy a bikini for myself. This is what you should use as a phrase to tell to anybody of the vendors along the seaside, because there's so many of them. And in case not to get confused with the whole piece, бански костюм, you need to specify that this is swimsuit in 2 parts. Бански костюм в 2 части. Also better for the suntan, because it uncovers this area over here. All right, looks like we have reached the end of this episode of BulgarianPod101.com. And now you are ready to go to the beach and interact with Bulgarian people, knowing 20 words you will need for the beach. One of my favorite words to use on the beach is kitara, guitar. And that's why you've been seeing my guitar here next to me. But there's another thing I love more than my guitar, and that's my ukulele. Because I love a guitar, but the uke is much easier to carry around. When you go to the beach, when you go anywhere with friends, you just need to light up a bonfire and the mood is on with this beach instrument. Thank you for being with Bulgarian Pod 101 this week, 101.com, and I will see you in the next episode. Until then, subscribe, comment, and go to BulgarianPod101.com for more lessons in Bulgarian. I'm Daria, and this is Obicham by Pomorians. The whole song on YouTube. Means that the kid is attracted to the dark side since an early age. Also, they're very delicious. My favorite seafood. Той иска да кара jet. So, that was stupid.
Are you struggling to understand conversations in your target language? This video will improve your listening skills using practice dialogues. How do you know if your language skills are improving? Our team of teachers have designed a free quiz to determine your actual learning level. So click the link in the description to get your free assessment and unlock lessons that are right for you. In this lesson, you'll listen to a dialogue with the text. Second, you'll review the key vocabulary followed by the English translations. And finally, you'll review the dialogue with the text again to master what you learned. First, listen to the dialogue with the text on the screen.
Добър ден!
Добър ден! С какво мога да ви помогна?
Какви предложения имате за почивка в спа-хотел?
Зависи от периода на престоя и през кой сезон ще почивате.
Бихме искали да изкараме един уикенд през зимната ваканция.
Разбирам. Един момент.
И ако може спа-хотела да е 5 звезди.
Now you'll hear the key vocabulary, followed by the English translation.
Почивам.
To rest.
Период.
Period.
Уикенд.
Weekend.
Разбирам.
To understand.
Завися.
To depend.
Изкарвам.
To spend time.
Звезда.
Star.
Момент.
Moment.
Finally, let's review the dialogue again. See if you can understand more this time.
Добър ден!
Добър ден! С какво мога да ви помогна?
Какви предложения имате за почивка в спа-хотел?
Зависи от периода на престоя и през кой сезон ще почивате.
Бихме искали да изкараме един уикенд през зимната ваканция.
Разбирам. Един момент.
И ако може спа-хотела да е 5 звезди.
This is the end of the lesson. In this lesson, you improved your listening and mastered key vocabulary for everyday life conversation. Don't forget to click the link in the description to get your free assessment and unlock lessons that are right for your learning level. Keep practicing and move on to the next lesson.
Hi everyone, this is Daria, your host of BulgarianPod101.com, and welcome to this video of learning Bulgarian with this platform, BulgarianPod101.com. And today, since I'm dreaming about summer and I dressed in so many colors, I would like to give you 10 things to do in the summer in Bulgaria. Are you ready? Get some sunblock. And let's go. Summer, summer, summertime.
Пътувам в чужбина. Пътувам в чужбина. To travel abroad.
If you ask a random Bulgarian of how he or she would prefer to spend his or her time in the summer, he or she will probably answer, go abroad. Пътувам в чужбина. To travel abroad. Well, yeah, there's something in our culture that now that we can travel more freely, now that we're in the European Union, we do take advantage of visiting Italy, Greece, and so on and so forth. It's just so easy because it's right there. However, many other people do not travel or have never been outside the frontier, like my grandmother. Моята баба никога не е пътувала в чужбина. Моята баба никога не е пътувала в чужбина. My grandma has never traveled abroad. Which is somewhat true about my grandmother because she constantly watches this travel channel, and if I call her on a random day and ask her, "Hey grandma, how you doing today?" she would reply, "Hey, I've been to Mexico and Guatemala and Costa Rica this afternoon. How about you?" Well, grandma, this may count, but you don't have magnets from the places you've been. Haha. So, Daria, grandmother, 1-0.
Почивам си на плажа. Почивам си на плажа. To relax at the beach.
Another popular response you might get from a Bulgarian about their free time in the summer would definitely be go to the beach. But not just go, relax on the beach. Почивам си на плажа. To relax at the beach. Here's an example of this phrase in a sentence. Истинската почивка е когато си почивам на плажа. Истинската почивка е когато си почивам на плажа. It's a true holiday when I'm relaxing on the beach. This is true for so many people. And by the way, you can be very sure that you can have a relaxing vacation in Bulgaria because we don't have sharks in the Black Sea. There you go.
Уча български език с bulgarianpod101.com. Уча български език с bulgarianpod101.com. To learn Bulgarian with bulgarianpod101.com.
Another use of your time in the summer is to do something practical and to get a new skill. Improving your skills is something very important, like уча български език с Bulgarian Pod 101, like you're doing right now. Уча български език с Bulgarian Pod 101. To learn Bulgarian with Bulgarian Pod 101. And the next example in a sentence is a tribute to you, the viewers. Можете да научите български език с bulgarianpod101.com. Можете да научите български език с bulgarianpod101.com. You can learn Bulgarian language with bulgarianpod101.com. Yes, it's as simple as that. Just subscribe and keep on watching videos like this. By the way, you're gonna learn a lot of fun facts about Bulgaria in this one. Stay with me.
Уча се да готвя български ястия. Уча се да готвя български ястия. To learn to cook Bulgarian food.
Уча се да готвя български ястия. Уча се да готвя български ястия. To learn to cook Bulgarian food. Oh, definitely this is something very important, especially for my friend who recently got married, and I'm gonna say why. It was very important for her to learn how to cook moussaka. First, let me give you the example with this. Тя иска да се научи да готви български ястия. Тя иска да се научи да готви български ястия. It's a very simple sentence. Here's it in English. She wants to learn how to cook Bulgarian food. Why did she want to do that? Because in Bulgarian culture, we have the saying, if a woman does not know how to cook a proper moussaka, then she is not eligible for marriage yet.
So one way to look for a wife, test her cooking skills.
Организирам барбекю. Организирам барбекю. To have a barbecue.
Organiziram barbecue. To have barbecue. Yes, you may not be a sophisticated cook as my friend to cook a whole dish of moussaka or kapama, but barbecue is much simpler and it gives you the benefit to be outside, to cook delicious food, and to share it with as many friends as you have. So here's an example of how to use this phrase in Bulgarian. В неделя ще организираме барбекю. В неделя ще организираме барбекю. We will organize a barbecue on Sunday. By the way, here's a bonus to this phrase. I'm going to give you the Bulgarian word for barbecue, which is skara. So with skara, every day is a Sunday here in Bulgaria. Welcome. Every day is a skara day.
Купонясвам цяла нощ. Купонясвам цяла нощ. To party all night.
Our next phrase is about partying because that's one of the best things you can do in the summer in Bulgaria, apparently. You just go to the seaside or in a big city club or something like that and купонясвам цяла нощ. To party all night. Here is how you can use the phrase in Bulgarian. Той купонясва цяла нощ с приятели. Той купонясва цяла нощ с приятели. He partied all night with friends. And I'll tell you who this he is. It's my friend George in the example that fits perfectly for him because he once said to me, I may be 70 years old, but I'll never stop partying. He may be either exaggerating or there is a true thread there that he may be a vampire. Forever young, I wanna be a vampire. All right.
Получавам загар. Получавам загар. To get a tan.
So summertime is connected to beach time, and of course, what can you do at the beach? You may think of multiple answers to that question, but if you ask a Bulgarian person, they would say получавам загар, to get a tan. Yes, that's undoubtedly the most favorite thing a Bulgarian person would do at the beach, especially if it's a Bulgarian woman. I have no idea why, but you can recognize a Bulgarian chick at the beach because she would not be swimming, she would not be sandcastle building, and she would not be engaging in sport activities, water activities at all. She would be just lying on the sand, suntanning. Yes, and here's an example how you can use this in a sentence. Той беше на Малдивите през зимата и е получил загар. Той беше на Малдивите през зимата и е получил загар. He was in the Maldives in the winter and he got a tan. Well, good for him. He may not be a Bulgarian woman, but Bulgarian men are also, they also have vanity about the way they look.
Отивам на разходка в планината. Отивам на разходка в планината. To go hiking.
The next phrase I'm going to suggest about things to do in Bulgaria in the summer is my favorite one because I'm a mountain girl and that's where you can find me during the summer. Hiking. Отивам на разходка в планината. To go hiking. Yes, and if you want to use this in a sentence, here's how you can say it. Много хора отиват на разходка в планината през почивните дни. Много хора отиват на разходка в планината през почивните дни. This is how you say that many people go hiking in the mountains during the weekend. Not only during the weekend, but during the summertime, I will tell you which is the most popular hiking road in Bulgaria. It's the Comprehension Trail, which runs from the most western part of Bulgaria, goes straight to the most eastern part, which is Cape Emine. So from Peak Com to Cape Emine. It's about 700 kilometers and it will take you 20 days to walk through it. But it is part of a larger road that goes from the Atlantic Ocean, crosses all Europe and ends at the Black Sea. It's a wonderful experience. And it's also, the Bulgarian part of it is known as the Friendship Road. Why? Come to Bulgaria and find out why.
Работя почасова работа. Работя почасова работа. To work a part-time job.
You can also работя почасова работа. To work a part-time job. Of course, you need some kind of money-making activity to support your other activities. It's better if it's a part-time job, not a full-time job, because otherwise you would not have any time for the other activities. Leave aside money. So here's how you can use this почасова работа, part-time job, in a sentence. Много студенти работят почасова работа. Много студенти работят почасова работа. Many students work a part-time job. Even though I am not a student, recording videos for you guys for BulgarianPod101.com is my part-time job. And I'm having so much fun with it. So bear with me because I have some more interesting facts about Bulgaria, the summer, and of course, other phrases to learn about what to do in the summer in Bulgaria.
Забавлявам се с приятели. Забавлявам се с приятели. To have fun with friends.
For the next phrase, you don't need the mountain, you don't need the sea, you don't need a lot of money even, because all you need is not love. All you need is friends. I think this is more true than love, because love comes and goes, but friendship stays forever. I do believe that. And to illustrate this, here is a phrase for you. Забавлявам се с приятели. To have fun with friends. How do you have fun with friends? In this sentence. Тя излезе навън да се забавлява с приятели. Тя излезе навън да се забавлява с приятели. Friends, приятели. She went out to have fun with friends. This phrase sounds like something my mom would say always when she has to reply where I am at the moment, because I'm always out with my friends. I'm a very sociable person, and the best way to spend some friend time is to have a bench party in the park or to climb one of my hometown's hills. We have 6 out of 7 now. Long story. I'm not gonna explain what happened to the 7th one, but just go up and hang around with your friends, watching a wonderful view over the city. That's the best way to hang around with friends. Забавлявам се с приятели. Great! So we have reached the end of this episode of BulgarianPod101.com, and you guys now know 10 more things to do in the summer in Bulgaria. And not only that, but you know how to express them in Bulgarian language. For more of that, please subscribe to this channel and also visit BulgarianPod101.com for more Bulgarian. Also, let me know which of the things I listed so far you like the best, or if I have omitted something that I haven't thought of, please add it in the comment section below this video. My name is Daria, and I will be your host next time in our next linguistic adventure. Until then, stay safe and inspired about how to spend your time in the summer in Bulgaria. And please be very welcome to visit me in my country.
Are you struggling to understand conversations in your target language? This video will improve your listening skills using practice dialogues. How do you know if your language skills are improving? Our team of teachers have designed a free quiz to determine your actual learning level. So click the link in the description to get your free assessment and unlock lessons that are right for you. In this lesson, you'll listen to a dialogue with the text. Second, you'll review the key vocabulary followed by the English translations. And finally, you'll review the dialogue with the text again to master what you learned. First, listen to the dialogue with the text on the screen.
С това днешната лекция завършва. Пожелавам приятна зимна ваканция на всички и весело изкарване на коледните и новогодишни празници.
И не прекалявайте с храната и напитките.
И не забравяйте курсовите си работи. Довиждане!
Довиждане.
Now you'll hear the key vocabulary, followed by the English translation.
Храна. Food. Прекалявам. To overdo. Напитка. Drink. Изкарване. Spending. Завършвам. To finish. Днешен. Today's. Забравям. To forget. Пожелавам. To wish. Весел. Happy. Merry.
Finally, let's review the dialogue again. See if you can understand more this time.
С това днешната лекция завършва. Пожелавам приятна зимна ваканция на всички и весело изкарване на коледните и новогодишни празници.
И не прекалявайте с храната и напитките.
И не забравяйте курсовите си работи. Довиждане!
Довиждане.
This is the end of the lesson. In this lesson, you improved your listening and mastered key vocabulary for everyday life conversation. Don't forget to click the link in the description to get your free assessment and unlock lessons that are right for your learning level. Keep practicing and move on to the next lesson.
Здрасти, аз се казвам Ива. Hi everybody, I'm Eva. Welcome to BulgarianPod101.com's Български в 3 минути. The fastest, easiest and most fun way to learn Bulgarian. In the last lesson, we learned the most common forms of greetings in Bulgarian. Do you remember them? In this lesson, we are going to learn a very useful phrase. Do you speak English? If you find yourself in a situation where you need assistance in English, this phrase can be a lifesaver. And because you're asking it in Bulgarian, you can be sure that everyone will understand what you're saying, even if their answer is no. Here's the informal way to say it. Говориш ли английски? Говориш ли английски? In Bulgarian, verbs change depending on the formality and also depending on the subject. This word is the informal form of the verb говоря, which means to speak, and it is conjugated for the second person singular. The next word is the particle li, which is used in many Bulgarian questions. Just remember that it means something like weather. And you probably recognize английски to be English. Говорите ли английски? To learn how to properly conjugate verbs like говоря, please look at our Absolute Beginner series on BulgarianPod101.com. You can find very detailed grammar lessons and resources there. We are now going to make this sentence formal. First, we need to use the formal version of speak, which is говорите. Everything else stays the same. Говорите ли английски? Говорите ли английски? Adding извинете, excuse me, the sentence becomes even more polite. Извинете, говорите ли английски? Извинете, говорите ли английски? The responses you will receive could be one of these three. Да, yes. Да. Малко, a little. Малко. Не, не говоря английски. No, I don't speak English. Не, не говоря английски. Since the last one is a negative statement, we need to say не before the verb говоря and не in the beginning of the whole sentence. Notice also that the verb говоря is slightly different than говорите. Remember, the verb changes depending on the formality and the subject. We are now talking about us, Bulgarian for I. Thus, I do not speak is аз не говоря. Now it's time for Eva's insights. For those of you who are not only English speakers, you can obviously use this question with any language you need. Bulgarian people study other European languages at school, so maybe you will get lucky. Just substitute английски with русски for Russian, немски for German, итальянски for Italian, испански for Spanish. In this lesson, we mentioned the expression извинете. But did you know that this could also be used as an apology? In the next lesson, we will learn this and other ways to apologize in Bulgarian. It's never too late to show your good manners with Bulgarian people. I'll see you in our next български в 3 минути lesson. До скоро!
Здравей, аз се казвам Петьо.
Здрасти, аз съм Таня.
Приятно ме е да се запознаем.
И на мен също. Здрасти, аз се казвам Ива. Hi everybody, I'm Eva. Welcome to BulgarianPod101.com's Български в 3 минути. The fastest, easiest, and most fun way to learn Bulgarian. In the last lesson, we learned some words used when apologizing in Bulgarian, including извинете and съжалявам. In this lesson, we are going to learn numbers in Bulgarian. Yes, numbers. Числата. From 1 to 10. And you're going to learn them in only 3 minutes. 3 минути. Are you ready? Let's start. Едно. Едно. Две. Две. Три. Три. Четири. Четири. Пет. Пет. Шест. Шест. Седем. Седем. Осем. Осем. Девет. Девет. Десет. Десет. Okay, now repeat after me. I'll say the numbers and give you time to repeat each one. Едно. Две. Три. Четири. Пет. Шест. Седем. Осем. Девет. Десет. Great job! What is before едно? Do you know? It's similar to one of the versions of zero in English, but with a different pronunciation. Нула. Нула. You don't have any more excuses. You can give your friends your phone number in Bulgarian. Let's try it together. We'll use the phrase Моят номер е, which means my number is. Моят номер е. Моят номер е 037 122 4968. Can you read it by yourself? 037 122 4968. Perfect! Now it's time for Eva's insights. When we go to the bank in Bulgaria, we sometimes have to stand in line with a number. When it's your turn to go to the window, they call out номер едно, номер две, and so on. Learn your numbers well so you can be ready. Do you know the Bulgarian word for 100? In the next lesson, we are going to learn the numbers from 11 to 100 in Bulgarian. Your task now is to practice the numbers we studied in this lesson, from едно to 10. До скоро!
Do you feel like you don't speak enough Bulgarian? That you need to know more words? Then stick around. With these lessons, you'll pick up some of the most common words in just a few minutes. Now, this video is a small portion of our learning program. To get the full lessons, translations, and Fluency Fast study tools, click the link in the description and sign up for your free lifetime account. Hi everyone, I'm Alicia. Welcome to Conversational Phrases. In this lesson, you'll learn how to ask where something is located. After watching this video, you'll be able to ask for directions. Now let's take a look at some conversational phrases.
Listen to the dialogue.
Къде е супермаркетът?
Ето там е.
Once more with the English translation.
Къде е супермаркетът?
Where is the supermarket?
Ето там е.
It's over there. First of all, you'll need to learn how to say, where is place? The pattern is
Къде е?
place. For example, where is the supermarket?
Къде е супермаркетът? Къде е супермаркетът?
Now, how do you answer this question?
Ето там е.
Listen to it again.
Ето там е. Ето там е.
This Bulgarian sentence literally translates as, this there is. But it means, it's over there. Here are a few more places you can use with the same pattern. The supermarket.
Супермаркетът. Супермаркетът.
The supermarket.
Супермаркетът.
The bank.
Банката. Банката.
The bank.
Банката.
The bathroom.
Тоалетната. Тоалетната.
The bathroom.
Тоалетната.
The mall.
Молът. Молът.
The mall.
Молът.
Let's look at some examples. Listen and repeat or speak along with the native speakers.
Къде е банката?
Ето там е.
Where is the bank?
Къде е банката?
It's over there.
Ето там е.
Къде е тоалетната?
Ето там е.
Where is the bathroom?
Къде е тоалетната?
It's over there.
Ето там е.
Къде е молът?
Ето там е.
Where is the mall?
Къде е молът?
It's over there.
Ето там е.
Okay, now it's your turn. Do you remember how to say, where is place?
Къде е?
Place. And how do you answer it?
Ето там е.
Imagine you're looking for the bank. Do you remember how to say, the bank?
Банката. Банката.
Say, where is the bank?
Къде е банката?
Now ask where the bank is and answer saying the bank is over there.
Къде е банката?
Ето там е.
Now imagine you're looking for the bathroom. Do you remember how to say, the bathroom?
Тоалетната. Тоалетната.
Say, where is the bathroom?
Къде е тоалетната?
Now ask where the bathroom is and answer saying the bathroom is over there.
Къде е тоалетната?
Ето там е.
Now imagine you're looking for the mall. Do you remember how to say, the mall?
Молът. Молът.
Say, where is the mall?
Къде е молът?
Now ask where the mall is and answer saying the mall is over there.
Къде е молът?
Ето там е.
In this lesson, you learned new vocabulary and phrases you can use in your everyday life to ask the location of a place. You're now able to ask for directions like a native speaker. Start by practicing in the comments below. Ask your fellow learners directions to a place. Lastly, don't forget to click the link in the description and download your PDF cheat sheets. You'll get useful phrases you need for everyday life for free. See you in the next lesson. Bye! Remember, here's what you can do to learn all of these words by heart. Drill these words with our spaced repetition flashcards, which will help cement these words into your long-term memory. Save them to the Word Bank, your personal vocabulary collection, where you can print out your own study sheets, or review the words with our looped vocabulary slideshow and play it until you know all of the words. So click the link in the description right now and sign up for your free lifetime account to get these lessons and study tools. Expand your vocabulary with our Core 2000 Words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free Afrikaans ebook before it's gone.